In the last episode, WhyGuy puts the well-designed pike buffs to the test by releasing the fallen angel in her banishment. He then immediately experienced the consequence of his actions as Morgana led her team by chaining their crowd control on our protagonist. WhyGuy was stunned so long that we can fit an entire filler arc during the duration of the crowd control. Papa then adapted quickly, bringing out his maximum tenacity build that saved our protagonist and overcome the Morgana matchup. It also saved us from the filler arc, which is nice. Mordekaiser is back once again on WhyGuy's team. But this time, Papa is prepared. Planning to counter the ruler of the Death Realm's strategic hinting, WhyGuy equips himself with the power of Dark Harvest, with the intent of stomping bot lane and snowballing his lead before Mordekaiser can even use dead weight. Will the Lord of WhyGuy prevail this time? Due to the opposing bot lane's level of aggression, WhyGuy wasn't able to get anything from the early laning phase, and all of this will get even harder when Zillion obtains his ultimate. It was then at this moment that our protagonist suffers a massive debuff from the internet gods. His ping started to become unstable, and a constantly changing ping means that the timing on which his champion responds differs from time to time, making it very difficult for our protagonist. Seeing that he won't get anything from bot lane, WhyGuy goes for an early boost of mobility and decided to focus on Ronin before Mordekaiser activates dead weight. Currently at 5 Dark Harvest stacks, WhyGuy paths to the Baron Pit with Shayath to try and stop them from getting the almighty Herald. Mordekaiser goes as well. The ruler of the Death Realm takes the enemy rumble to his realm for a 1v1. Both of them came out of the Death Realm alive. Confused on why Mordekaiser isn't using dead weight this long in the game, WhyGuy starts to notice that something was off about his nemesis. WhyGuy becomes even more confused as Mordekaiser uses his teleport top lane, signifying that he's going to help Papa. Mordekaiser arrives and calls an escaping Rumble. Then an anomaly in the time-space of this realm begins to unfold.
Shut down. An ally has been slain.
Still struggling on getting used to the timing on how his champion responds due to his unstable ping, WhyGuy tries to make a play in the mid lane only to be baited by Zillion's ultimate. The anomaly happens again, teleporting the enemy Fiora, completely tilting our protagonist. Now that is something that every Pyke main wants to see. and taming both the Elder Dragon and the Baron buff, plus the internet god's unstable ping debuff that makes winning this game even more impossible. Refusing to give up despite the challenges he's currently facing, WhyGuy and his team fights this fully stacked enemies head on. It was then in their time of need that Mordekaiser revealed himself to the Lord of WhyGuy that he's not from this realm, and that he is the reason for the anomaly that WhyGuy's been experiencing. Mordekaiser was sent to Papa's realm all the way from Realm 51 to aid WhyGuy on his return to Masters. Because in Realm 51, there is no conflict between the ruler of the Death Realm and the Lord of WhyGuy. Now we really want to explain this lore in depth, but I'm afraid this video's way too long for what WhyGuy's been paying us, so yeah. With the confusion now gone in the mind of our protagonist, his chromosomes now freely flows from his body and is now at 89.9% autism level, entering Asperger's syndrome as a last result to win this game. With Mordekaiser in the front line of their team and WhyGuy lurking from behind their enemies, the final fight that decides the victor of this game begins.